I don't know why we're tired. We've only been on the road for over 2 years, so, you know, pretty normal.
What would you call home for being on a tour for more than 2 years?
Yeah, well, it's taking that long because we are on the road for 2 weeks, then home for 2 weeks. That's why it's taking a long time, because we get to go home for a while. Home is near San Francisco, California.
Yeah, I wouldn't call home a hotel, I guess.
No, no, not at all. It is. You know, it's our home when we're on the road, and you make it as comfy as you can, and I'm not complaining whatsoever because we stay in nice places, nice cities, nice people. We get around very comfortably. We don't have to take the bus. We're on a charter plane. It's expensive. It costs a lot of money to tour, but there's no...
Just telling you that at the gate where the people are coming in, I've seen a grandfather, a father, and a son. So there's going to be 3 generations here. So, I mean, you can't even imagine. There's going to be a 9-year-old guy, a 40-year-old guy, and a 60-year-old guy, too. And everybody's going to know all your top hits.
That's amazing.
How does that feel?
It's great. The more people that remember the lyrics, the less I have to remember them. So concert with my dad when I was growing up, it's like, Dad, get away from me, you know. But it's a bonding experience, and it's beautiful.
Well, that's magnetic, not a lot of slow songs, so it's going to be a very energetic concert.
The tour, yeah, I think a little bit because, you know, we've got all that new gear and all the new personnel, and you don't know whether it's going to all work or not, or if it's been connected or hung right. Usually you'll go to the venue that you're going to play in the first night a couple days ahead of time to set everything up. And, you know, when people are goofing around and getting to know each other, sometimes things happen, you know, good. But if you get like an app that will build songs and to manufacture a band that really has no talent, you know, and make them into a band that sounds great, the true test comes when you go see them live, you know. If they stink, then you know that they were cheating. So I think that there's good and bad with it.
It's been almost 4 years since you've recorded or come out with a new album. How do you feel now that the album is out?
I feel rejuvenated, kind of, because after working on it so long, it's so much work. A lot of people, they're used to just seeing the outcome of work. They never see the side of the work you go through to produce the outcome. I feel, you know, rejuvenated and happy. It's a jubilation, really, is what it is. It's like a celebration. It's like, we're done.
How long did it take to come up with, I guess you almost wrote 8 songs or 7 songs on it? How long did it take to come up with that creative process?
I don't remember. I totally don't remember. I don't even count the hours or anything. Every song is different. Sometimes it
It
happens
is.
quickly, sometimes it happens slowly. No one can quite say what the creative process is, because I have nothing to do with it almost, because it's created in space. It's God's work, not mine.
You know, talking about that, God gives us a lot of gifts a lot of times, and you've been really blessed with a tremendous amount of gifts. And yet it seems as though a lot has been required of you. Do you sometimes regret being so utterly famous?
No, sometime, only sometime. Sometimes I want to sneak into places and not have any hoopla or, you know, and it doesn't work all the time. Because people start and they crowd around, and which is sweet. I mean, I shouldn't complain, but
No, but you have a right to complain, because everybody has a right to go out there and to just be alone. But it seems like that right isn't really given to you.
it was part of the work, I would say.
How do
Well, it is quite different from anything I've ever recorded or I've ever written. It's a bold statement to say, but I mean it in all goodwill, you know, so don't take it live.
Are you a prayerful person?
Pardon?
I said, are you a prayerful type
Oh,
person?
yeah, I pray a lot, yeah. I see a beautiful sunset, and I say, God, it's beautiful, thank you.
Hello, boys and girls, or whatever. My name is Captain Jack Sparrow. I take it some of you have heard of me. As you may well know, there are times, almost constantly in fact, where I prefer to look at the world through the bottom of a glass. Rub. Something like this. You may have also heard whisperings and rumors that Jack Sparrow be recruiting a crew to undertake a voyage to the Fountain of Youth. Not true. Of course not. But even if it weren't not true, you wouldn't be interested in joining me, would you? Eh? No, thought not. I do admit that there be varied and substantial dangers along the way, including, but not limited to, zombies, cutthroats, mermaids, and the vicious and vivacious Penelope Cruz. Which is why I'm not going. What's that? Possible to find the place anyway. No one knows where it is. Plus I'd have to have a bloody map. Or a bloody Mary. Or both. Which is not a bad idea, in fact, Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary's all around. It's on the mouse. Barnum!
Después de tanto tiempo, reflexionamos al vernos al espejo. ¿Qué es lo que pasa? Me estoy viniendo viejo. No sé de qué pensar si ya no sé.